There is a battle happening inside many people right now. Not a battle with the world, not a battle with enemies outside, but a battle within their own mind. The greatest tragedy in life is not failure. The greatest tragedy is having greatness inside you, but never releasing it because your own thoughts chain you down. Many people are not destroyed by lack of opportunity. They are destroyed by self-sabotage. They pray for success but fear responsibility. They ask God for greatness but secretly believe they are unworthy. They dream about changing the world but spend every day doubting themselves. And slowly the mind becomes the enemy. You wake up with ideas but fear tells you to stay silent. You feel called to do more, but insecurity whispers you're not enough. You want to move forward, but your past keeps pulling you backward. Listen carefully. The prison is not around you. The prison is within you. And until you conquer your mind, you will never conquer your future. The wealthiest place on earth is not in banks. It is not in governments. It is not in businesses. The wealthiest place on earth is the graveyard. Because buried there are books never written, songs never sung, businesses never started, inventions never created, and destinies never fulfilled. Why? Because people allowed fear, doubt, insecurity, and negative thinking to kill their purpose before they ever began. You were not born to live trapped in your own mind. You were created with purpose. You were designed with potential. You were born carrying greatness, but self-sabotage convinces people to abandon their assignment. Some people sabotage relationships because they fear rejection. Some sabotage opportunities because they fear failure. Some sabotage success because deep inside they believe they do not deserve it. And the dangerous thing about self-sabotage is this. Most people do not even realize they are doing it. They call it being realistic. They call it playing safe. They call it waiting for the right time. But often it is fear wearing a disguise. You cannot become who you were born to be if you keep listening to the voice that tells you to stay small. Your mind is powerful. Whatever dominates your thinking eventually controls your life. If you constantly think defeat, you will act defeated. If you constantly think fear, you will move in fear. If you constantly think limitation, you will never attempt greatness. That is why protecting your mind is one of the most important responsibilities you have, because your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. Some people are physically free but mentally imprisoned. They are prisoners of past mistakes, prisoners of childhood pain, prisoners of rejection, prisoners of shame, and every day they relive old wounds until the past becomes stronger than the future. But hear this today. Your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. Stop allowing yesterday to control tomorrow. You cannot drive forward while staring only in the rearview mirror. Many people are waiting for confidence before they take action. But confidence does not come first. Action comes first. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving despite fear. Every successful person you admire once doubted themselves. Every leader once felt uncertain. Every great achiever once stood where you stand now. The difference is they refused to surrender to the voice inside that said, "You can't." You must learn to speak against the negativity in your own mind. Some of you encourage everyone else, but destroy yourselves with your own thoughts. You tell others they are valuable, but you call yourself a failure. You tell others to dream big, but you secretly believe your dream is impossible. How can you expect to build a great future while constantly attacking yourself? Words are powerful, and the most influential words you will ever hear are the words you say to yourself every day. Stop speaking death over your destiny. Stop saying, "I'll never make it, I'm too broken, I'm too late, I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough." Those thoughts are not building your future, they are destroying it. You were not created to think like a victim. You were created to think like a leader. A leader is not someone who controls people. A leader is someone who has mastered themselves. And one of the first signs of self-mastery is mental discipline. You must train your mind to work for you instead of against you. That means sometimes must you reject your feelings, because feelings are temporary but purpose is permanent. There will be mornings you do not feel motivated. Do it anyway. There will be days you feel discouraged. Move anyway. There will be moments when fear screams loudly in your mind. Keep walking anyway. Discipline will take you where emotions cannot. Many people are addicted to comfort, and comfort is the enemy of growth. You cannot become stronger while avoiding struggle. You cannot discover your potential while living safely. Pressure creates diamonds. Resistance builds strength. The very thing you are trying to avoid may be the thing preparing you for greatness. Stop running from difficulty. Some of the strongest people in history were built in seasons of pain. Do not waste your suffering. Learn from it. Grow through it. Let it shape you instead of destroying you. Your struggle is not proof that God abandoned you. Sometimes struggle is proof that you are growing. The enemy of your destiny will often attack your mind first, because if your thinking becomes weak, your actions become weak. That is why you must guard what enters your mind. Be careful what you watch. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful who speaks into your life. Negative environments create negative thinking. If you spend your life surrounded by fear, excuses, gossip, and doubt, eventually that poison enters your spirit. Protect your atmosphere. Feed your mind with wisdom. Feed your mind with faith. Feed your mind with vision. You cannot live a positive life with a negative mindset. Some people are waiting for someone to rescue them, but nobody is coming to save you from the life you refuse to change. You must take responsibility for your growth. Ride more, learn more, pray more, think better, speak better, discipline yourself. Your future changes when your habits change. Success is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built daily. Every small decision matters. Every repeated thought matters. Every habit matters. Your life is being shaped right now by what you repeatedly do. If you constantly procrastinate, you are training yourself to delay destiny. If you constantly quit when things get hard, you are training yourself to live beneath your potential. But if you consistently show up, even imperfectly, you begin building strength. Do not underestimate small progress. A tiny step every day eventually creates massive transformation. The problem is many people quit too early. They plant seeds and expect trees overnight. Greatness requires patience. The process matters. There are things God can only develop in you through time, pressure, and perseverance. So stop comparing your journey to others. Comparison is another form of self-sabotage. When you constantly compare yourself to other people, you lose sight of your own assignment. You were not created to become someone else. You were created to become the fullest version of yourself. The world does not need another copy. The world needs the original you. There is something inside you that this generation needs. Your voice matters, your ideas matter, your purpose matters. But none of it can manifest if your mind keeps fighting your destiny. You must renew your thinking. Start seeing yourself differently. You are not weak, you are growing, you are not forgotten, you are being prepared, you are not defeated. You are learning how to rise. Sometimes the biggest breakthrough happens internally before it appears externally. Before your life changes, your thinking must change. Stop waiting for external validation to believe in yourself. Some people will never understand your vision because the vision was not given to them. Do not allow people with small minds to shrink your future. Protect your dream. And remember this, every day you wake up, you have a choice. You can feed fear, or you can feed faith. You can feed excuses, or you can feed discipline. You can feed doubt, or you can feed purpose. Whatever you feed grows. If you keep feeding insecurity, insecurity will control you. If you keep feeding courage, courage will strengthen you. Your mind is like a garden. If you do not intentionally plant good seeds, weeds will grow automatically. So plant vision, plant wisdom, plant hope, plant belief, and remove the toxic thoughts that keep telling you to quit. You have survived too much to surrender now. There is still greatness inside you. There is still purpose inside you. There is still time to become who you were created to be. But you must stop being your own enemy. Do not let fear talk you out of your future. Do not let doubt bury your calling. Do not let self-sabotage destroy what God placed inside you. Rise above your limitations. The battle is in your mind. And once you win there, everything begins to change. Walk in faith, walk in discipline, walk in purpose. Because the moment you stop fighting yourself is the moment you finally become unstoppable.